In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, my dear friends and fellows, today's topic is really, really important. And our today's topic is that how we, the commoners, the general public, how do we weaken ourselves? Why we fail to strengthen ourselves where it is really needed to do that? That is something which I need to understand, which you need to understand, because in our life we desperately need that. In our life we desperately need that, my dear friends and fellows. Look, and if I say that we, the commoners, and the people who are not that educated, the people who are not that intelligent, the people who are not that much wealthy and resourceful, but they belong to the lower middle class. They belong to the lower middle class. Now these people are weakening themselves instead of strengthening themselves. Overwhelming majority of these are not sensible, not intelligent. They are rather foolish people, and they are disempowering themselves. Where they should have been empowering themselves, they are actually disempowering themselves. That is the case. And why do I call it like that? Why do I call it like that? See and observe the life of yourself, myself, the commoner, the people, and the people, and some of the people who are not that successful, who are rather a failure. Look upon the lives of these people, and then you will come to know that they are not having the good attitudes at all. Their attitudes are not good at all, my dear friend. How? They are the people of their ego, and they are selfish, rather short sighted. They think that they are selfish, they won't do anything else which does not benefit them directly, but as a matter of fact, this is foolishness. How? I'm not saying that we are going to reap the reward of it in the life hereafter. We might be getting it if at all we are sincere and we strongly believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will get that. But I'm talking about the worldly benefits at the moment. You would be seeing that many of the people in the society, they are not trying to make and not trying to keep and carry on the relationship with many other people, saying that it does not benefit me, it doesn't go into my benefit, I don't need that, or that they don't respect me much, they don't respond me as good a response as I want from them. My dear friends, I think that we need to make as many relationships as we can, as many relationships as we can. The more relationships we are having, the better it is for us. The more relationships we are having, the more social relationships we are having, the better it is. It might seem difficult to make and to carry on the relationships with the people, but as a matter of fact, it is not difficult at all. Simply, we need to do a little amount of efforts, a little amount of struggle. That is all what we need. The people who are the commoners belonging to the lower middle class, or even whatever they are, we need to develop our salam dua, our acquaintance with those people. We need to develop our acquaintance with those people. We need to keep greeting them every time we see them. We need to greet them. Whether they are responding properly or not, I think we should keep trying. The commoners as well, not only the influential or the powerful or the resourceful or the wealthy people, rather we need to develop our good rapport with the commoners, with the people belonging to the even lower or lower middle class people. And here too, as for these lower middle and the lower class people are concerned, even if at all they are not responding as good as we want them, still we need to carry on our relationship with them. But not to rely upon them, not to rely upon them, not to spend too much of the time or energy upon them. Rather, we need to do it with many of the people. Many of the people, not just with those people. If at all somebody is not responding as properly, neither it means that we should abandon them totally, nor it means that we should be spending too much of our time and energy upon those people. We must not be doing that at all. We need to scatter our time, our energy. We need to generate as many options as possible. We need to have our acquaintance with many of the people. The more number of people we do have in our contacts list, the more number of people we are seen interacting with, the more number of people I think that we are comfortable with each other, even if at all our relationship is not very deep. I think it is highly beneficial for us. Why? Because of those people, we will be able to develop our relationship with even more people, and this will empower us, this will strengthen our hand, this will actually make us know the skill of making a relationship and carrying on our relationship. I think this is quite a lot of skill, and it must not be ignored at all. It must not be, it is one of the most important, or maybe the most important skill ever. And by learning and practicing this skill, I believe that we are strengthening our own hands. And once we are strengthening our own hands, once we are developing our influence upon other people, it actually means that we are growing and we will grow a lot. It actually means that we are growing and we will grow a lot. Inshallah, that is the case. It is really important. And we need to have as many options as we can. As a matter of fact, the larger our contact level, the better it is for us. The larger is our contact level, the better it is actually. We cannot afford to ignore it at all. We can only ignore it if at all we are happy with cutting our hands off here in our society, especially, and even in the rest of the societies as well. It is really important, really important. The more number of options we do have, and if at all we are having a good relationship with the commoners, with the poor, with the people belonging to the lower middle, or the middle class, or the lower class, it actually sends the signal to the people of upper class that this man is having a very good number of people in his contacts. This person have somewhat influence over the over many of the poor and the commoners. So, in this context, I think that we will learn a lot how to interact with the people. We will learn a lot. We will learn a lot. And this learning will benefit us a lot actually. So, my dear friends, generate as many options as we can. It will really help us. Thank you.